Alright, welcome. First game of the series. And first pitch in there for strike. And I will get the lineups as soon as I can. Shirakawa, 11 games, 4-4. But he hasn't pitched that many games actually for Doosan, coming off his best outing by far. As 8 innings, gave up 4 runs, 4 hits, no runs, and a victory just last week against KT, which is a team ahead of Hanwha still, as that's in there for ball. 2-1. Interesting lineup choices. Wang Young Mook is leading things off. Yeah. That's going to be a ground ball right back up the middle. And quickly, first at bat. A little late on that one. So Peraza in the 2-hole. That's kind of where he should be, but again, the person ahead of him is not the person that should be ahead of him. No more giving away free stuff. No Shuan Chan Sung. So lots of differences on the lineup for Hanwha as they got spanked in their last game. As they did not play yesterday. So they finally wised up and took John Jin Hyuk out of the second spot in the lineup, at least. Again, I will try to get as quickly as I can. Some new faces, new old faces, as Peraza fouls that's one off, 1-2. Some new old faces on the team right now. So Lee Sang Hyuk has been sent down, and Lee Jin Young is back. Lee Min-woo is also back up. So right-handers galore in the outfield, but still 4 middle infielders that all bat left-handed. As that has not changed at all. Iwan Suk does get the start in right field. Not left field. Yeah, in left field. So I will, again, try to get this kind of caught up as at least try before I before the inning ends. Such a different lineup for Hanwha that it is difficult to get everything in, but we'll get it. And the 1-2 pitch low. Glad to see him laying off of that. So Shirakawa does believe he is a fastball first, a slider, forkball, curveball. Very similar to the Hanwha starter, Weiss. Weiss is a change-up instead of a forkball, as that's ball 3 inside, and that's going to bring the count full. Good to see the full counts. Run that pitch count through the roof, please. And fouls it off and almost loses his helmet once again. Man's got to figure out something to keep his helmet on his head. It's just a good thing this isn't Little League where they throw you out if you keep losing your helmet. All right, and just like that, the Hanwha lineup is complete. And the 3-2 pitch, that's ball 4. And Hanwha's got runners on first and second with nobody out. Just like you like to see. No promises, sir. No promises at all. And that's going to bring up Kim Tae-yeon. Nah. Absolutely not. And ball 1. Just walked him. Very important to attempt to bunt here. Very important to score the winning run in the first inning. Super important. All right, the 1-0 pitch. Pulls the bunt back 2-0. This week, not a good week for Kim Tae-yeon. 167, one hit. It was a double. Did walk also. Maybe he's working a walk here as he continues to. Thank you, James. Thank you. That's a bunt up. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Enjoy 7th place for the rest of his time in Daejeon. All right, well, one away on the failed bunts, and you've literally wasted an at-bats, and could not be a bigger waste, honestly. As that also misses, as that would be the 4th straight ball, as the bunt was actually a ball also. No Shiwan now steps in, having to pick up the manager. Really? Not Kim Tae-yeon, he's doing his best. Yep. And that's foul. 1-1. Love wasting, at least you didn't waste the whole day having some hopes and dreams. Lots of new faces on the old Doosan side, too. One and 2. Almost got the other lineup done, guys. Yep. Sounds like a good choice. I don't actually, I don't remember the last time I went to a movie, but actually I went and saw Wonka. All right, the 1-2 pitch, way outside, 2-2. work our way around this lineup. All right, the 2-2 pitch to Noshiwan. And that's one going foul. 2-2 still. All right, only a couple more. Kim Jae-ho, the number 8 batter, is playing shortstop. He's the number 9 batter, Jo Soo-hang, playing right. As that bounces in the dirt, Swang Young-mook goes to third, and he is in there. And it's another full count. All right, and on that note, I have the rest of the lineup finished. Yang Yi-ji not behind the plate today. Bit surprising that he's not only not starting behind the plate, but he's also not DHing. So that'll be another full count here for Shirakawa, as walked in the first one with Peraza. Now he's looking at Noshiwan. And that's ball 4, and now the bases are loaded. A leadoff single by Wang Young-mook, and then 2 walks sandwiched around a bunt fail pop-up foul to the catcher. They will make a little mound visit. It would be fantastic to get into this bullpen early. And that's going to bring up Cheon Sung. Got to get at least 2 runs here. Is again, Weiss does not get very much run support, and Hanwha has not been scoring unless it's via the home run. Obviously, a home run here would be massive, as that's strike 1. Shirakawa does not get that many strikeouts. 44 strikeouts in 53 innings, I believe. So about 8 per 9. Not fantastic, especially in this league. Cheon Sung, 4 hits on the season, 308s. He does have 1 grand slam. That is gonna score a run on the fly to right field. Yeah, Peraza slides in, and Hanwha is gonna take the 1-0 lead in the top of the first on the sacrifice fly by the captain. Glad to see them got 1 after the failed bunt. But again, just Peraza did tag up and make his way to third base, so a single will score another one, as in steps John Jin Hyuk. He's not a singles hitter, though. He is a home run hitter, as he looks at ball 1 on the outside. Yeah, I mean, they scored one in the first inning. You got first and second. You bunt, so you can increase your chance of scoring 1 run. So now that he's got his 1 run, Hanwha wins the game. They're the first team to score, right? It's that's how it works. Yeah, KBO rules, right? Do like the outfield defense a little bit better than recently. Again, I don't know why, as that's a swing and fouled into the glove. Not entirely sure why the right-handed batting left fielder slash center fielder is starting instead of the left-handed hitting versus the right-hander, as that's in there for a strike. Yeah, I mean, it's not like he's has an OPS of 1200 on the season so far. The guy's got 7 home runs. He'd be in the top 5 of Hanwha if he was on Hanwha, but he's only played 18 games. Like I said, he's a home run hitter now, ladies and gentlemen. He is a home run hitter. He is a home run hitter, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody should think any differently, as Hanwha takes the 4-0 lead on the home run. And like I said, they can score via the home run, but other ways, it's a little bit difficult. No baby ballpark home run on that one. That one was crushed, as that's fouled away, and it's 0-2 to Ito Yoon. Wow, just put it right belt high down the middle. That was hell, I could have hit that out of the infield at least. And the 0-2 in the dirt. 1-2. That's pitch number 32 of the first inning already. I can make a safe assumption that he is not going to pitch 8 innings today. And fouls that off of his little shin protector. Gives it the old croquet mallet over to the ball boy, and we'll have another 1-2 pitch. 2-out homer once again for Hanwha. They score runs via the homer and with 2 outs. As that's fouled away, stays 1-2. Oh, now you can't go watch that game, Nick. Or can't go watch Alien. All right, the 1-2 pitch. Fouled off of the umpire, and it stays 1-2. I mean, belt high down the middle. Why don't you just put it on the tee for the man? Pizza? No chicken? Baseball and chicken? Important series in Incheon this weekend as KT and SSG, both teams ahead of Hanwha, but they're tied for 5th, as that's going to be a single into right field, and Hanwha will bring their 8th hitter up to the plate. Good spot there for a camera. All right, it's JJ Hoon, and that's ball 1, pitch number 37 of this inning. A rough start for the temporary righty. This week, JJ Hoon 0 for 3, only played 1 game. And fouls that off, 1-1. Weiss is not sure what to do right now. He's never seen this many runs in his games. Outside to him. And a little fly into rights, back and 3 away. But they get 4 runs on 3 hits. And we will go to the bottom of the first. Hanwha up already 4-0. And even as important is the pitch count for Doosan starter. They still haven't even registered Janjin Hyuk's home run. They're still a little surprised by it. But like I said, he is a power hitter now. What's up? What's up? Welcome to... honestly, no. That was not a smart decision, sir. I'm sorry. Weiss on the mound, 6 games, 2-3, 388 ERA, 246, coming off a 6.2 inning, 12K performance. Gave up 1 run in his last game against SSG. We will see if he can continue it here in this game. So, was supposed to pitch last night. Mary Kate, are you watching this game? All right. Lovely soul weather and soul hazy, disgusting nastiness. Let's show that everybody that. Everybody loves to see the beautiful parts of Seoul, like the smog and the ridiculous rent and the traffic. Ah, you just missed the best part of the game, Mary Kate, is that's in there for a strike. It was not baseball either, Mary Kate. All right. Jung Subin, the bunts, and that's going to be a infield single. Well, it took. No. Wrong team. Good heads up play by Wong Young Mook there as he quickly. Whoops! Right between the old legs, the old nutmeg. All right, Jung Soo Bin does steal quite a bit. Interesting here is going to be the next batter. Again, Yu Chan, 313 on the season, 32 RBIs, or 32 runs scored. But the next man is a lefty. Weiss does not pitch well to lefties. Not awful. They hit 264 against them, I believe. But on the other hand, lefties or righties hit like 191. So we'll see what happens here. Righty in the box now. He's already down 0-2. And that's going to be a 4-6-3 double play. Like I said, righties don't hit well against the man. There goes your comeback. Yeah. All right. Oh, apparently there was a ball somewhere, but we're instead. That's going to be a stop by Cheon Song. Diving stop by Cheon Song, and that's going to be 3 away. Quick inning for Weiss, and that is a very, very important thing as. We will go to the top of the second. Hanwha's up. I know. They can score 3 runs all they want. They can't score 4 unless Hanwha scores 4. All right. Well, after that's a very, very quick inning. A 7-pitch inning for Weiss. And, yeah. So 7 pitches there for Weiss. Versus, what is it? 40 pitches for the Doosan starter. We will see what happens after that. But they are going to get into the bullpen. They do have a very good closer, most likely. Not too bad. Still dealing with the summer, the never-ending summer here in Korea, but still slightly alive. So Iwan Suk will lead things off for Hanwha in the top of the second here. as that's the first pitch, and it's a ball. So getting into the Doosan bullpen. Obviously, Hanwha has the best bullpen in the league, but Doosan has the best bullpen as far as ERA is concerned. But getting into the bullpen early is gonna be a fantastic thing, especially in game 1. Just I've been slowly prepping stuff for to get ready for the playoffs. As that's a swing and a miss at ball 2. 2060? 2060, I can assure you that I will have zero cares about an asteroid. Probably going to be real hot that day. As here comes the 2-2 pitch. Foul away. I will be a little older than that. 36 years from now. And that's going to be a chopper. Third baseman grabs it, throws one away. So stepping back up is Wang Young Mook. He scored the first run of the game and turned the first double play of the game. Weiss happy with some pleasant defense behind him as he gave up the first hits, ruined his perfect game, and no hitter on the bunts. Now Wang Young Mook steps in. Looks at strike one. Probably. Win it on a bunt. That was an absolutely awful, ugly looking swing. Yeah, I mean, definitely, no questions. 2061, Hanwha is gonna be able to draft one of 7 eligible players, as the birth rate will be so low that no one is alive to be no one's gonna be in the stands to cheer. All right, Peraza steps in, looks at ball 1, and the 1-0 is in there for a strike. All right, the 1-1 pitch to Peraza, walked and scored a run in his first inning, and lifts that one to center. Jamsil over under it. 3 away. 1, 2, 3. Go the Eagles. But they're already up 4-0. So we'll go to the bottom of the second. He finally gets to play shortstop for Lotte again. He's the only player that since I've been here that's ever signed a multi-year contract. So I do know that you can sign a 1-year contract, and then after the first year you can sign a multi-year contract. Oh, I hate this commercial. Yeah, that was the LG guy, right? He ended up getting hurt. Yeah, played really well, and then came back and was. Oh, look at that traffic! That is beautiful, beautiful skyline. I don't know which color I like the best: the concrete gray, the building gray, the sky gray. Yeah, I mean, there's so many beautiful grays in that skyline. All right, so here we go. Weiss back out on the mound. First pitch is a beauty in there. 0-1. Sky gray. All right, the 0-1 pitch. That's a chop. Foul. 1-2. All right, the 0-2 pitch. Lays off of it. 1-2. This is the Doosan captain, Yang Sung-hwan. Hanwha was rumored to be signing him at one point. Last 5 games, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, fouls. That's one out of play, and this will be pitch number 5 of the inning, which means Weiss, without a doubt, will be at least tying his pitch count from the first inning. Through 7 pitches in the first inning. Here comes pitch number 5, ball 2-2. All right, the 2-2 pitch to Yang Sung-hwan. Crushed. Foul. Reset for another 2-2 pitch. Pitch number 7 of this inning. Yang Sung-hwan is 333 against Weiss, which means he was 1 for 3. This season against Hanwha, however, he is hitting 200, but 4 homers as he fouls another one off. Not hitting well, but when he does hit well, it's when he does hit it, it's usually a homer. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch from Weiss, Yang Sung-hwan. And that is lifted into right. Kim Tae-yeon going back off the wall. He grabs it on one hop, and he'll be leadoff double. As once again, they have a leadoff hit to start an inning, and this one's a little bit better because it's less likely for a double play. Weiss does give up a handful of home runs, so always have to worry about that. Kim Tae-yeon is lucky that he was able to get that, because it really, like, he was so close to that warning track that he stuck his glove out and grabbed it, but otherwise he's standing on third. And, Kim Jae-won will step in as another lefty here to face Weiss. This lefty can make it a 2-run game real quick. He hits it to the left. And it bounces over Iwan Suk's head. And, yeah. He's made it a 3-run game and switched places. As 2 straight balls bounced off the wall. Both of them going the other way. Pitching outside, and he went with the pitch. Just missed a home run. He's got plenty of power. One hops to the wall and then bounces over Iwan Suk's head. And then some streamers fly for the team that's still down 3 runs. All right, Kim Gi-yeon, the Doosan backup backstop, steps in and looks at ball 1. Apparently, Che Jae-hoon borrowed E.J. Wan's glove. Do they still do the balloons? Like in the 8th inning or whatever? A beautiful pitch there. They're losing. I think the balloons are a winning thing. As Park Chan-ho. Swing and a miss there. Kim Gi-yeon hitting .381 against Hanwha on the season. 8 hits, 2 RBIs, and it's 1-2. Ryan Weiss is, should I go ahead and get it ready? I got my finger on the button. I'm ready for strikeout number 1 for Mr. Weiss on this Friday evening as they set up way in the other batter's box. And he takes it that way. Cheon-sung bobbles it, steps on the bag, and he is hurt. Moves the runner over. And that's going to bring up Jun-min Jae. He was shaking off his hand. He took a shot to his hand earlier this season also. He's... all right, Jun-min Jae, the third baseman, will step in now. Runner on third, and the first pitch lifts that one, pops him up into foul territory. That's a massive out, as that is 2 away now, and more importantly, 2 away with the runner still over at third base. One of the only things you can't do there. Can't strike out, and you can't pop out. Yeah, I mean, I think you should probably send a letter in, an old snail mail. Let them know what they should have done there. All right, Kim Jae-ho steps in, 307, looks at ball 1 outside. And that one is in there, 1-1. All right, we got a battle of the summer uniforms here. Kim Jae-ho wearing the whites, and that misses upstairs. 2-1. Wearing their summer uniform versus Hanwha in their cool blue. Once again, proving my theory that the reason why Hanwha always sucks, besides the fact that they bunt too much, is they change the colors. as that's in there for strike on the outside, or sorry, inside corner. What do I mean by all that? Well, pretty simple. 2006 is a solid season for. Sorry, just a sec. Answer someone's question. So in 2006, Hanwha was in the playoffs, doing fairly well. Just a sec. So 2006, Hanwha, what did they lost to? Yeah. Oh, sorry. 2006. They lost the championship, and then swing and a miss there, as that's his first strikeout on the season. So they lost the. They lost the championship that year, and then the following year they barely made the playoffs. And then they changed their uniform colors. They went from the red uniforms to the orange. And what happened? Well, they took 11 years before they made the playoffs again. And it might possibly be another 11 years from that time. So, yeah. They put on blue uniforms, they put on something other than the orange uniforms, and suddenly, Hanwha can win. So, like I said, the reason why they continue to miss the playoffs and not do well is because they pissed off the color gods. I don't know if I can say that without getting canceled, honestly. Can I say that? Am I allowed to say that? Hopefully. Yeah, whatever. Good. Doosan builds buildings. That's cool. I guess building buildings is cool. Hanwha builds rockets. I mean, that's a little cooler than Doosan. I don't think a lot of people, especially foreigners, know where Hanwha got all their money. All right, Kim Tae-yun will step in. And first pitch is a strike. 12 pitches in that last inning gives him 52. Oh, you're gonna need that rocket to bust up that asteroid. All right, here comes the 0-2 pitch to Kim Tae-yun. And fouled. Yeah, Hanwha actually made their money from explosives. Little weaponry and ice cream. Well, you gotta blow up the buildings eventually when you want to build new ones, so you call Hanwha. Hanwha is actually building SSG's new stadium, as that's outside 1 and 2. That's why Hanwha always has the best fireworks display. That isn't. Can we get a little focus on this this camera? And 1-2 swung, and that's one away. Taeyun has been struggling this week and last weekend. All right, that's going to bring up Noshiwan. A big walk in the last inning. His first at bats, back in the first. Loaded the bases up for a sacrifice fly and a 3-run shot. So, how do you explain the Doosan Kium and LG, especially since LG and Doosan share the same stadium? All right, the 0-1 pitch lifted to right, but foul. 0-2. Okay. But they don't have the same name. LA Angels, LA Dodgers. Yeah, but they have the same name. LG and Doosan aren't the same names. As he lays off of that, and 1-2. I mean, yeah, and I mean, we can throw in the whole Kium thing, and they're also in Seoul. They'd be like the New Jersey, like the Jets. All right, the 1-2 bounced in the dirts, 2-2. You missed my greatest broadcast call of all time last night. I will remember that call for the rest of my life until I retire from the broadcast booth. We're going to call my apartment a booth. All right, the 2-2 pitch, and that's way upstairs. 3-2. Another full count for Mr. Noshiwan, his second full count of the day. Overreacts. The camera's in front of you. It was a play on, as that's another walk for Mr. Noshiwan. Apparently EJ Wan, Hanwha's backup catcher, is trending on the baseball reference page for some reason. Nobody knows why. There was a pop-up to the towards the dugout, and my call was, there's a pop-up, and EJ Wan is trending towards the dugout. And that was it. Highlight of my career. Jamsil Wan. I mean, he's no longer trending. I saw a video where Minnesota Twins players gave the broadcast booth a couple, like a bunch of phrases to have to put into the actual game, their game calls. I thought it was amazing. I wish I had friends that could do that, but that is strike one to Cheon Sung. Cheon Sung, sacrifice fly, put Hanwha on the board in the first. And the 0-1 pitch. And that's ripped foul. 0-2. That's probably why he's trending. His replacement. Well, Korea pretty much only makes light beer, so you'll be set. And that's ball 2. Pitch number 67 on the day. Chansung hitting 288 in July, 381 this month. Very, very fitting as GS a sec on this. The 2-2, he sticks the bat out. It's going to be coming down. Jamsil Bin, a sliding catch. And that's what happens when your center fielder is really good. Cheongju Bin was going to sign with Hanwha a few years ago, but Hanwha wouldn't go 6 years on a contract, so he stayed in Doosan. But so Hanwha, those of you that aren't familiar, Doosan is originally from Daejeon, same stadium that Hanwha has played in. The very, very first championship was won by the team in Daejeon. They happen to be in Seoul now, but Mr. Home Run Hitter himself is stepping in. He's gonna keep him honest. Just a little single there. Doesn't wanna give out too many souvenirs on one day, but yeah. So Hanwha or Doosan was originally from Daejeon. They were the Obi Bears, and the very first ever Korean World Series game was with the Doosan or the Obi Bears and played in Cheongju, where Hanwha just finished playing. So just like the original Daejeon team, they won in Cheongju and then went to Seoul. And then Hanwha left Cheongju and went to Seoul. Ito Yoon steps in. He's got a single to his name already today. It looks at strike 1. Ito Yoon is also known for his power. He only hits 3-run homers though on the road. 28 hits, 35 RBIs with runners in scoring position. That's a 350 average. Sure. And alrighty, here comes Ito Yoon with the RBI coming up. Here comes a little shot to the past the diving shortstop. There's a little bloop into left. That is not a diving stop, and that is not the shortstop. That happens to be the left fielder. Hanwha strands 2 more because they didn't hit any home runs, and just like that, we'll go to the bottom of the 3rd. Hanwha gets their 4th hit, though. That's important. Shirakawa might be done for the day. 20 pitches that inning leaves him at 72. They might send him out there for another inning. Send him out there for the 4th. Hopefully hoping he gets a quick inning to, you know. That's my guess. So Weiss will come back out. It's good that he got a little bit of a break. He threw 21 pitches in the 2nd inning, so he'll get a small break, and he'll face the right fielder, the number 9 hitter. Nick, you'll have to let me know if I ever start trending over on Baseball Reference. Yeah, probably. Probably not for the correct reasons or the reasons that I would prefer. First manager to go through an entire season without a sacrifice bunt. Only manager in the history of the KBO to go through an entire season without a sacrifice bunt. I don't know. The KBO is not strong this year. I will say that. I've said it before. It's a very, very strange season. It really does remind me of the 2018 season. There was no really great team. And, yeah, swing and a miss there makes it 0-2. Samsung? Yeah, Samsung Korea. All right, the 0-2 pitch. That is in the dirt, so 1-2. One thing I do like about Samsung, even though it is the hottest city in Korea, is they embrace it, and their stadium has like misters in the concourse and as you're going into the stadium, so that if you do get hot, you can walk through those to cool yourself down a little bit, as that's fouled off, making it 1-2. Yes, yeah. A very quick turnaround in case you do mess up your phone in that city. Well, I would say watch out for a bunt hit here, but that's going to be a slapper. Ito Yoon's going to have to hurry in time. 1 away, and that is the first inning that he has retired the leadoff batter. Big things coming out of Hanwha, Korea. Elsewhere around the league, Kielum up 3-0 against LG. That's big. Lotte's up against Samsung, but Lotte's bullpen has pretty much said, we'll give up any lead that you give us. But the big game, SSG is up 2-1. And Wilkerson gave up the bunts. And he was my preseason pick for the MV or the Korean Cy Young. Why did the announcer stop talking? And that's outside at 2-1. Mary Kate, you're missing everything. Better get in here, Mary Kate. Oh yeah, definitely. As that is outside 3-1. I don't know, 15-year reigning hottest cheerleader is now a Doosan cheerleader as he pops it way up. No Shiwan under it, 2 away. Two away now as we will go to EU Chan. EU Chan hit into that big 4-6-3 double play to take away the bunt single back in the first inning. Weiss sitting at 38 pitches, trying to get through 3 with under 40, as that's in there for a strike. Well, Pak Ji Rang, I think is her name. She was, I don't know, voted the most popular whatever. She was a and a swing and a miss. Way out in the other batter's box. strikeouts number 2 on the day for Weiss. Not striking him out, but he is getting him out, and that's all that's important. As we will go to the top of the 4th. Hanwha still up 4. One. Ijuin. Weiss with 41 pitches through 3 innings, and Shirakawa 40 through the first inning. But these are your rankings, right? We'll have to get an official streamer vote going. All right, top of the 4th. Che Jae-hoon will lead things off for Hanwha. All right, Che Jae-hoon looks at strike 1. Gotta set something up as I have a feeling. And swing and a miss makes it 0-2. And back out there, Shirakawa back out there. Are they hoping to get a quick inning from him so that he can try to finish the 5th? As that's chopped fair, the throw in time, as Che Jae-hoon does not move the fastest. We'll just put it that way. Excellent play by the third baseman, kind of sliding back a little bit as tried to run in on it, but realized he was going to run out of make a difficult play. Steps back, catches, throws across the diamond. All right, Iwan Suk steps in now. He is 0 for 1 with a 5-3 ground out in his first at-bat. Looking for his first hit of the day, trying to put some base runners on before the lineup flips back over, and that will not do it, as that's a fly ball to the left fielder, 2 away. And they were wanting a quick inning. He's got 5 pitches and 2 outs. That's going to bring up Wang Young Mook. 1 for 2 on the day with a single, a run scored, and a strikeout. That is ball 1. strike one on the outside. All right, the 1-1 counts. Chopped foul. 1 and 2. Gotta get some pitches here. Wang Yangmook has got to see some pitches. Just. It is 2 and 2. All right, the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away again. It stays 2 and 2. Love him seeing some pitches, getting some. This will be pitch number 11 of the inning. Runs him into the 80s. Very important to get into the bullpen. The quicker, the better. Yeah, give it to Marshawn Lynch as he fouls that one off again. If a KBO manager, that is what would happen if a KBO manager was managing or coaching in the NFL. All right, the 2-2 pitch, fouled off the glove, and another one. Shirakawa has been averaging 87 pitches in 4 1/3 innings so far on the season. Again, that should have been caught by the catcher. He needs a Doosan mouthpiece that just says, "Do. Do." And the 2-2, that's going to be a single past the diving shortstop. And he is on base for the second time. And more importantly, run this inning up. Run the pitch count up this inning. All right, I'll turn the music up if you don't come back by the end of the game. All right, Wang Yangmook now on first base. Peraza steps in and ball one, the throw, out. He came off the bag. God, he is awful at stealing bases. He is so bad at stealing bases. I'm pretty sure you came off the bag, buddy. Really looked like he came off the bag. Oh, he didn't keep the glove on. See, he came off the bag like I've been saying for I don't know how long. You got to keep the glove on. They want to do swipe tags and be all fancy, but if you keep the glove on him, because right there he's off the bag, back on it. But here he comes. He comes back off of it here, and they're not touching. Right there, off the bag again. Piss poor fundamentals, the key to the KBO. Pulls the glove off, doesn't keep it on. Reaches for the ball instead of letting the ball come to them. Look at that, it's way out there catching the ball. Tags on the glove. keeps coming back off the bag, but they don't keep the tag on. Poor fundamentals. He comes off the bag twice, but doesn't keep the glove on him. He should be safe. This is taking a very long time. The 30 seconds left. 3 minutes to make the call in the KBO. 2 minutes in the MLB. 3 minutes here in the KBO. It used to be 5 minutes, and it was forever because they would take almost 5 minutes constantly. Safe. Comes off. Tag. Stays. And yep, he just gave the sign. This poor, not a good decision to slide. He made it, but he came off the bag. It was awful defense. Once again, KBO, no fundamentals whatsoever. They learn how to play baseball by watching YouTube highlight reels. And again, you get a team that plays fundamental teams and doesn't bunt, and you got yourself a championship team. But Peraza now steps in. He's got a runner in scoring position now, so a single should score him. That's going to be a single right past the diving second baseman, and like I said, a single scores him. Big screw up by the shortstop for Doosan. Yep. Why are you looking back? You should be looking at your third base coach. That's what he's there for. That's going to bring up Kim Tae-yeon. Yo, he is bad. That's going to be a slow roller to the shortstop. Tosses to second and 3 away. But Hanwha gets another one on a poor defensive play. But we'll take it. Should be an error on the shortstop because he doesn't know how to tag. Back-to-back singles with a stolen base, and Hanwha is taking a 5-1 lead going into the bottom of the fourth. They do leave another one on base, though, making it 4 so far today. Does not go as a stolen base, though. goes as a wild pitch. So not the best stealer in the league, as it wasn't a stolen base. But Weiss some more time to rest and get himself as that's the at-bat by Wang Yingmu probably ended Shirakawa's day, as he's now at 89 pitches, and I can't, maybe they'll bring him back out, but I can't imagine that they're going to bring him back out for the fourth. Or sorry, the fifth. Weiss will step in. He'll be facing Jared. Hit a sharp grounder to the first baseman in his first at-bat. Was fielded and stepped on the bag. First pitch. That's going to be a ground ball to Ito Yoon to throw in time. And Kim In-wan is over at first base. So again, Chan Sung looked like he was hurt in that last that fielding that ball, and so Kim In-wan is now over at first base, which means Chan Sung was hurt. Now, what's going to happen from there? Who knows? They're already down on Shihon as Yang Sung-won fakes the bunt, and it's a ball. And that is rushed foul. You can just hear the sound of that. Just. All right, it's the 1-1 pitch. Weiss. Oh, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I get the K's up there. Get them ready for another one here in this at-bats. The 1-1 pops foul. 1-2. Weiss, ERA down to 3.81. Yang Sung-won average up to 2.61. A double and a run scored in his first at-bats calls time. Yang Sung-won, 276 in the second half. He's hitting much better, 320 in the seventh, as that's a swing and a strikeout, just like I said, ladies and gentlemen. Ask me for any advice you could possibly ever need. All right, that's going to bring up Kim Jae-won. He doubled and with an RBI in his first at-bats. Swing and a miss. Right-handers do not hit well. That is 7, 3, 4, 6. That bounces away. 8 straights retired by Weiss as that one bounces away 1-1. Doing fantastic in the pitch count departments. 48 pitches, 49 pitch coming up right here. Misses upstairs. 2-1. Kim Jae-won is a guy that does strike out quite a bit. A good contender for strikeout number 4 on the day for Weiss. There's a beautiful curve. 2-2. Got my finger on the button. I'm ready to push it. Push it, push it, push it. All right, the 2-2, 2 outs. Gonna go upstairs. Misses. Runs the count full. First full count for Weiss today. He has not been wasting pitches. And the 3-2 way outside. Ball 4. First walk of the day for Weiss. That's going to bring up Kim Gi-yeon. He started the retirement plan as retired 8 straight before that walk. First one was Kim Gi-yeon on the sharp hit to the first baseman. In there for a strike. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch to Kim Gi-yeon. 296 on the season for the backup backstop as he chops that one. Lee Do-yoon off of his back foot. Ooh. Way off of his back foot, gets the super slow catcher. I don't know about that. I'm not too sure about that. Probably would have been better. Great play by the shortstop. Probably would have been better reset his feet and then throw. This is another thing where I talk about a lot where they're very little situational awareness. They should have could have realized that the catcher was up instead of trying to throw in like this one really bad motion where he 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, he is out. 5 hops it. 2. This first baseman gets it. But, yeah, I mean, situational awareness probably should have taken his time to replant his feet. As they strand another one, and suddenly there's an all-star defense behind Hanwha. Weiss doesn't know what to do at this point. So, into the 4th here, Hanwha up 5-1. Sitting pretty as in Weiss. Pitch count super low. Sitting at 54 pitches, 13 pitches in that inning, 54 pitches on the day. Shirakawa, I imagine they're going to have come back out, hoping that he can throw. He's at 89 pitches, so he's over his season average. But elsewhere around the league, NC's up 4-1 against Kia. Again, NC's bullpen is really bad, though, so any lead that they do get, whether or not they can keep it, then from there you got SSG is up 2-1 against KT. Again, whoever wins the first game, you hope that they lose the second game to keep this as Hanwha as close as possible. Oh, he barely squeezed that. All right. We got the bottom. No Shiwan is stepping in. No Shiwan is 0 for 0 today as he's Young Ha out on the mound. I thought that they might bring out Shirakawa, but they do not. Young Ha, 44 games, 4-2, 4.47 ERA, 3 holds, 260 batting average against, 48 in the third innings, 32 walks, and 47 strikeouts. As that is lifted into left field, going back, jumps off the wall, but it bounces off the wall, and No Shiwan with a leadoff double off the wall. Thought it might have enough to get out. Might have gotten out. It definitely would have been out if it was at any of the last 2 places he was hitting. Jared gives a slow walk up to it. Jumps. Probably would have caught that if he was more, I want to say, used to playing in the outfield there in Jamsil. But leadoff double for No Shiwan. That's a big leadoff double as they get into the bullpen, and Kim In-won steps in. That's going to be a slow grounder to the second baseman, and moves over the runner. Beneficial outs, solid outs, move him over. And now that's going to bring up the home run hitter himself, John Jin Hyuk. Way up high. It's like looking over the edge of the roller coaster Ferris wheel, looking down on some baseball. All right, the 1-0 pitch. Outside 2-0. First home run of his career in Jamsil, looking for some more. Looking for home run number 10 on the season. 3-10 with runners in scoring position. Fouls that one out. 2-1. Really, the I guess not technically the difference in today's game, but is the difference. As the first run would have been tied here, but. And here comes the 2-1 pitch. Bounces that in the dirt. 3-1. Alright, here comes the 3-1 pitch. That's shots right into center field, and he continues with another single, third hit of the day for him. And Hanwha is now up 6-1. As John Jin Hyuk is coming alive in the second half of this season. And if they could get solid production from him and not streaky production, they could make their little run to the playoffs. No. You don't realize how bad their offense was at the beginning of the season. Ito Yoon steps in. That's outside. Hanwha, yeah, I don't know how many runs they've scored, but I can tell you this: Hanwha is 8th in RBIs. All right, the 1-0 pitch. That's going to be a chopper. The throw over 2 away. That's going to be a 3-6 put out on that as they get the better runner, the faster runner, John Jin Hyuk. Leaves Ito Yoon over at first base. But 2 outs, but it doesn't matter because another power hitter coming up. Choi Jae-hoon feasts off of relief pitching. Just catches the outside. 0-1. Ito Yoon trying to figure out what the sign is. It's a run when he hits the ball. That's the sign. I'll tell you. I'll just flat out tell you. It's run when he hits the ball. All right. The 0-1 pitch misses. 1-1. Well, Lotte tied it up 3-3 now against Samsung. All right, the 1-1 pitch to Choi Jae-hoon. In the dirt again. 2-1. Does that guy like have like a full-on camera right there? Full on like camcorder, 1980s, 1990s, big old VCR, VHS. And that's gonna be a 4-3. Ends the 5th, but Hanwha puts up another one. And we will go to the bottom of the 5th. They strand one, but scored one, so we'll take it. Weiss once again getting plenty of time to rest. 54 pitches through 4 innings. He's given up 3 hits, 2 doubles, and an infield bunt single, but the bunt single was wiped out on a 4-6-3 double play, and then 2 doubles, unfortunately, were back-to-back, which is why we are sitting at that 1. Leading things off will be Jun Min Jae. He popped up to the No, I did not pop up to the catcher. He popped up to the first baseman. I don't know why I put 2. Popped up to the first baseman in foul territory. Huge pop up there. Again, the only thing you could possibly not do to two things in that situation: runner on third, one out. You can't pop up and you can't strike out. But luckily for Hanwha and for us, he struck out, or he popped up. So Weiss will come to the bottom of the fifth. He's going to face the 7, 8, 9 hitters who are 0 for 3 against him with a strikeout. 262 on the season for the third baseman. Looks it's ball one low. And it's beautiful. Pitch on the outside corner. 1-1. And fouls that away. 1-2. Moving all right in the pace on today's game. Hour and 45 minutes in, almost through the fifth inning. We'll take the pace all the time. The 1-2 pitch. That's foul again. Do love the fact that these teams are starting to embrace the pitch calm, speeds the game up. No more looking through the all of the signs. Weiss does move pretty fast as far as pitching. He gets the ball and he's ready to go. Grabs the ball, a little bit of rosin, stands up on the mound, and he's ready to go. And the 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Struck him out. Number 4 on the day for Weiss, coming off the 12 strikeout performance in his last game. Not striking out as many, but that's keeping his pitch count down too. Stepping in now is Kim Jae-ho, the shortstop. He not only struck out in his first at-bat, but he learned a valuable lesson about keeping the tag on at second base. And looks at strike one on a beautiful curveball. 303 on the season, 0 for 1 on the day. And ready for the 0-1 pitch. Blows it past him. 149 on the old gun. What's the point of, like, what is that? Why the bandanas? All right, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Number 5, as he is gonna start racking them up, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to bring up Josu Hang, who's also 0 for 1, with a ground out to the shortstop. Fakes the bunts and should have bunted it because that's a strike one. All right, the 0-1 pitch coming up. Twirls the bat. Practices swing. Doesn't matter because he's going to swing and miss here anyway. Ooh, just misses on the inside. 1-1. Josu Hang, 271 on the season. Shea Jae-hoon tries to... Oh, I was off on one pitch. As that's a... Whoop. Just a swing and a miss. 1-2. The count now is here comes the 1-2 pitch. He's got 2 strikeouts this inning. He's looking for strikeout number 3. Misses. 2-2. All right, the 2-2 pitch, 2 outs, gonna go upstairs. Swing and a miss as he strikes out the side in the 5th inning. And yes, 6 strikeouts for him now as he is piling them up, and we will go to the break. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. right, new pitcher out on the mound. Chae Sung Young. First pitch is a ball. Iwan Sok is still out there. 0 for 2 on the day. Flew out to left in his last at-bat. Also grounded out to the third baseman. As I will get this all changed. And a swing and a miss up at the top of the zone. Makes it 1-2. Jason Young. And the 1-2 misses upstairs, 2-2. One of these days he'll get his own song, maybe next year. And the 2-2 chopper to second baseman. He's gonna have to hurry, but gets him. 1 away. Looks like Soye-il will make his way onto the field. Soye-il. 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 Makes his way, he takes over at third. Kim Min-jae will move from third to short as Wang Young-mook looks at strike 2. Fouls that one away. 0-2. Wang Young-mook, big things there. Again, able to run that pitch count up, steal a base, come around on the single. And fouls that one. And again, he is not the easiest guy in the world to strike out. He is a tap it away. All right. The 0-2 right back up the middle, and he's got himself a third hit of the day. Now that's going to bring up Peraza. Peraza got 1 hit today. Looking for another one as he's, again, kind of a one hit a day guy as he flips over to the right field or right-hand batter's box. The switch hitter is a lot of the foreign outfielders are switch hitters. RBI today, a walk, a single, a fly out to center, and the first pitch, swing and a miss. Wang Young-mook over at first base. Peraza and trying to continue himself. He's not been hitting well, but he's been hitting well enough. Here comes the 0-1. Pops him up. Catcher going back, but out of play. 0-2. Yeah, Mary Kate. I think Hanwha could have a chance, but I mean, you look at their their standing or their percentage, I think right now coming into today's game, they had like a 14% chance of making the playoffs. Not the best. And it also doesn't help that one, there's two teams ahead of them. Two, they don't really have any games against. That's going to be a single into rights. Is he going to make it? No, he's going to stay over at second. And Hanwha's got back-to-back singles with one out. And Peraza's got himself, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? 2 hits today. But, yeah, like, so coming into today's game, let me get up the old, they had a 15.2% chance of making the playoffs coming into today's game. The thing is both the two teams ahead of them, KT and SSG, they've already played a bunch. They only have 2 games left against SSG and 1 game against KT. So not only do they not only have 2 teams ahead of them, they don't have any chance to really control themselves. They are at the mercy of other teams in the league as Kim Tae-yeon sits at with the 0-1, 316 on the season with runners in scoring position, and that's in the dirt's 1-1. Hanwha is a team that does hit well with runners in scoring position. Biggest part of their success this year is with runners in scoring position. They're hitting 295. 295 with runners in scoring position. Second in the league behind Kia. Kia is hitting 303. I really think that Hanwha would make the playoffs if they didn't have the manager that they had at the beginning of the season. I think they could have they would be in a much better spot. So they would probably be in 5th in the league right now if they did not have the manager that they had at the beginning of the season. But here comes the 1-2 pitch to Kim Tae-yeon. That's way outside. 2-2. Add some more runs. Get the score up so you don't need to go through any of your bullpen, leaving them available for the next 2 days. And that's ball 3. And a full count here would load the bases with another ball. All right, the 3-2 fouled away, and another 3-2 count coming up. Hanwha does have Iminu, who made his return. Jang Shiwan is back off the roster. Obviously, the pitcher from Tuesday, I can't even remember his name. Kim Do-bin is obviously also off the roster. So, couple newer arms, actually one new arm and two hitters. That's going to be a ground ball. That's going to be a 5-4-3 double play. Kim Tae-yeon continues to struggle. We will go to the bottom of the 6th. Weiss will be back out there. Kim Tae-yeon might need a day off, or at least a day to maybe just DH. Can I kick it? It's No Shiwan will lead things off once Hanwha comes back up. Weiss will head back out. 68 pitches through 5 innings for him as he has struck out the last 3 batters he's faced. Has not given up a hit since the back-to-back doubles in the second inning. Yeah, Mary Kate, I would love to be able to go to some Hanwha playoff games. I went to both home Hanwha games in the 2018 playoffs, and they lost both games. Then I did not go to the 2 away games, but I did have a ticket in the front row of the cheer section for the 5th game in Deja, or the 5th game, Game 5, which would have been in Dejan. As there is a strike somewhere. I don't know if it was swinging. I don't know if it was looking, but there was a strike. But unfortunately, the supersized New York burger patty is more important than the first pitch. Yep. All right, the 1-1 pitch. That's misses 2-1. All right, the 2-1 pitch just catches it on the beautiful sweeper. They call it a slider, but it is a sweeper. And he skies that one in, center fielder in, and woo! John Jinhyuk moves over the last minute to get that one, and always a scary thing in the outfield. And Iwan Sok is a center fielder, but very timid. John Jinhyuk is a center fielder, but does not do well going to his left or right. Does fine coming in or going back. So calls him off. He backs off at the last minute, and first pitch to Yu Chan is in there for a strike. And Yuro Gyol is now over in right field. Again, I thought Kim Tae-yeon looked defeated, and he is no longer in right. Yuro Gyol just came up today, as that's popped back, and under it's JJ Hoon. 2 away. And 2 away quickly, as he is now sitting at 76 pitches through 5 2/3. 8 pitches here in the 6th inning. His biggest pitch counts has been 21 pitches in the 2nd inning. All right, that's going to bring up Jared. First pitch is a strike at the bottom of the zone. This is the matchup I was very intrigued by coming in, as that's a strike at the top of the zone. Jared can't believe it. Again, nothing you can really do. It's an automated zone. It takes hitters and pitchers a while to get used to it. 0 for 2 on the day for Jared, and that's ball 1 outside, 1-2. Jared Young, he goes by his first name for the league. A lot of players have been going by their first name. The reason for that is 3 syllables. Korean names are written in syllables, what we would call them in. They're written in letters for obviously Korean, but they're organized in syllables, which would be a. Most of the players have a 3-syllable name. So. Wow. That was interesting. So the guy is holding a Jared uniform, soccer uniform up. Not spelled the same way, sounded the same. No, in Korea. All right, the 3-2 pitch, 2 outs. Jared pops foul straight back, and another 3-2 count. I'm awful. I'm not good. My problem is one, I never speak Korean, so my listening and speaking is not nearly as good as my writing and reading. But fouled. I'm still learning. I study every single day. Currently on a. What do we got here? Let's double check. I studied some at lunch. I'm currently on a 625-day study streak. And another one fouled straight back as Weiss isn't able to get him out. Old. I've been here for 11 years. All right, another foul apparently. This again, the battle that I wanted to see. Pitch number 11 coming up between Weiss and Jared. Weiss does give up a few home runs. Jared does hit a few home runs, and the 3-2 pitch lifted to the left. The left fielder going back, catches it at the wall. 3 away. And another 1-2-3 for Weiss and Hanwha as we will go to the 7th inning. And I'll be right back. All right. So, Cheongju Won on the mound now. Last game he pitched, Samsung, 2/3 of an innings. Welcome, welcome. And that's 1-1 now. And that is right back up the middle. As another lead-off hit for Hanwha. Yeah. We'll see how it goes. And Kim In-won lines it to center and now one away. All right, Mr. John Jin Hyuk is how he prefers to be called now after his recent exploits. He prefers a sign of seniority and authority. That sounded really good, by the way, even in my own head. 3 for 3 on the day with a 3-run homer. Yeah, even in the CPBL, he pitched really well. I still can't figure out why he wasn't re-signed. That is going to be another hit. 4 hits on the day for John Jin Hyuk. Before the season, I said I did not understand why in the world they re-signed. Well, I knew why they re-signed Peña and Sanchez, but I couldn't understand. Yeah. Most hits he's had in one game. Back in 2019, as Lee Do-yoon steps in, looks at strike one. Lee Do-yoon 1 for 3 with a ground out, a fly out, and a single. And that's low, 1-1. All right, the 1-1 pitch, 1 out, runner on first and second. Shortstop is standing in the box, and a swing and a miss on a big curve. It is cool to be a Hanwha fan again, apparently. And here comes the 1-2 pitch. Sets up way outside. Catches him looking on the outside pitch. A beauty. But 2 away now as Hanwha tries to not strand more. Barria will pitch tomorrow. He pitched better in his last outing. Again, 5.5 innings. And then Ryunjin versus the other Canadian, Balazovic. All right, JJ Hoon steps in and looks at ball one up high. JJ Hoon has not been having a good week. 0 for 3 on the day. He is 0 for the week. Hasn't even been getting hit. Not only has he not hit the ball, he's not been hit either. Big part of his game is that's outside at 2-0. JJ Hoon has won for his last 20 or so. He is hitting 218 in the second half. Yeah. And that's ball 3. That is the KBO though. I don't think Lee Sung-yup is a good manager. I really don't think he's a good manager. I think he's arrogant. He's cocky. I just remember him as that's ball 4. He doesn't get a hit, but he'll take the walk as that loads the bases. I just remember him when I went to Incheon for the MLB Home Run X or Home Run Derby X. The home run, the home run derby that was at Incheon Paradise Hotel, and I remember Lee Sung-yup was like, "Oh, we'll definitely win because I am a home run hitter. These guys are nothing." And I'm like, "Yeah, you got bounced in the first round, buddy." As that's a strike on the outside corner to Iwon Suk. Iwon Suk is 0 for 3 today. Trying to get his first hit of the day. He's been playing solid defense, however. So this is usually where he shines late in the game. He is 1 for 5 with 4 RBIs with the bases loaded. He gets better as the game goes on. In the what are we in the 7th inning? He's hitting 250. He is an 11th inning machine, though, hitting 500 in the 11th. Not a man to pitch to late in the game like that. But here comes the 0-2 pitch to Iwon Suk. As that's outside 1-2. Opponents are hitting 714. Opponents are hitting 714 with runners with the bases loaded on the season. That is not good. What the hell is that shirt? Surfing? You guys canceled your water festival. What the hell you got a surfing shirt on? That's fouled away and stays 1-2. Yeah, I don't get the Doosan because they didn't play yesterday. The game was canceled yesterday, so they have, but I think they just don't, they're giving up on this game and hoping for tomorrow. And a swing and a miss. Gets out of the inning. Hanwha strands another 3. That's 9 on the day for Hanwha. But they're still up by 5, so we'll take it. Elsewhere around the league, NC is destroying Kia. They're up 9-1, looking to add more as they've got runners on first and second in the bottom of the 6th. SSG took a 3-2 lead, but then coughed it back up. As KT has scored 1, and they've got the bases loaded with nobody out in the top of the 7th. Kium is up 7-3 against LG, and Samsung and Lotte are tied 3-3. So the teams right behind the teams behind Hanwha are winning, and obviously the teams ahead of Hanwha, directly ahead of Hanwha, one of them has to win. I guess they could both tie, but yeah. So not the best results on the day. Hanwha would love to see those guys fall a little bit farther back, but I guess you do what you can. Kim So-hyun will come onto the mound for Hanwha as Weiss will be done for the day. Again, up 5, and you're running out these guys that you think are your So Kim So-hyun, 23 games, 0-1, 152 ERA, 6 holds, 193 batting average against, 23 and 2/3 innings, 18 walks, 24 strikeouts. I just I don't understand this. And he hits the first batter he faces, and that did not feel good. I can guarantee you that. No, just go to first. What the hell are you gonna do? Not a damn thing. Like, like, yeah, you hit him. So what's he gonna stare you at? Lots of posturing in the old KBO, way more than in the MLB. It is very, very important to make sure that you look tough. All right, Kim Jae-won in there for a strike. 1 for 1 on the day for Kim Jae-won. Double RBI and walked in his last at-bats. Swing and a miss. He was fooled badly on that pitch. All right, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and struck him out. He continues to show a ton of developments. No more. He's no longer trying to throw every pitch past somebody. He is now pitching. I will give the pitching coach for Hanwha all the credit for this, as he has really improved that that bullpen, especially Kim So-hyun. Kim Gi-yeon steps in now as he looks at ball 1. 0 for 2 on the day with a ground ball to the pitcher, or sorry, the first baseman, and a 6-3 ground out also. Looks at strike 1, 151 on the inside. All right, the misses way inside, but he fouls that off and runs the counts 1-2. right, sets up on the outside. What do they do here? 1 and 2, swing and a miss in the other batter's box, and that's 2 away. Yeah, I mean, I really ever since this pitching coach took over, really. All right, that's. I'm sure there was a pitch in the meantime. Yep, there was a strike somewhere in there as we were watching the montage of today instead of watching the game of today. Is that's going to be a error on the shortstop. They'll probably give him a hit on that, but. All right. Don't let it get in your head, Kim So-hyun. This is it right here. Yeah. Do you want to punch that face? All right, here comes the 1-0 pitch. Seo-il. Swing and a miss. Seo-il, 286, his first at bat of the day. He is Hanwha's future, Nick. And that misses inside at 2-1. And here comes ball 3. Man, I don't get it. So this is his final season. He is a free agent after this year. I'm so worried that Hanwha is going to re-sign him. They've got to let him go. He is way more valuable going to another team and getting money. And here comes the 3-1 pitch outside, ball 4. And that's going to bring up Jo-soo Hang. Still 2 outs. Still 2 outs. Got the number 9 hitter coming in, or do they? All right. Big at bat here. Jo-soo Hang, the right fielder, 0 for 2 on the day, is extremely quick. Looks it's ball 1 low. Have to imagine this is Kim So-hyun's final batter. He is hitting 300 with the runners on bases loaded. 3 for 10 on the season, 5 RBIs. That's catches the outside. A beautiful pitch. 1-1. Yep. All right, the 1-1 pitch. Just like that, one more for Nick. He asked, "Thou shalt receive." They are 0 for 4 against him on the season with the runner bases loaded. He has walked 3. You're going to go inside. And that is going to be a hit. That cuts it to a now a 4-run lead with the bases loaded. Could be tied up on one swing. Most likely not from Jamsil, who is man, that could that be a worse camera angle? Nope, he stays in there. Jamsil now looks, it's ball 1 on the inside. 1-0. First hit since Kim Jae-won's RBI double back in the 2nd inning. And that's outside. 2-0. Enjoy the movie, sir. Or is it dinner? I assume movie time. All right, here comes the 2-0 pitch. Make sure you get some fried squid to take into the theater to stink it up. The 2-0 pitch just catches the outside. Beautiful pitch. 2-1. Now he's at 22 pitches. Now you got to start. Now you've lost them for tomorrow. Jamsil hitting 200 with the bases loaded. Swing and a miss. Big time pitch. All right, 2-2 pitch. 2 outs, bases loaded, 6-2 game. Ball 3. Full count. Biggest pitch of the game coming up here. All right, that'll be it for him. As unfortunately he ran into some defensive issues. Okay. I'll be right back. They're gonna go to Han Sung Hyuk. I will be right back. All right, Han Sung-hyuk coming in. Hoping to keep this a 3-run. I don't know, Mr. Banger. Bases loaded. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. EU Chan stepping in. Han Sung-hyuk on the mound to try to stop the bleeding of runs. And instead, they're going to have Yang Yi-ji stepping in. Pinch hitter here. Could not ask for a better pinch hitter in the KBO, honestly. He could make it a 7-6 game with 1 swing. First pitch is in there for strike. 54 games, 5-4, 4.35 ERA, 13 holes, 253 batting average against, 49 2/3 innings. All right, that's ball 1 way outside. So Yang Yi-ji pinch hitting here, not in the starting lineup. These runs would have been unearned or would not have counted, but a huge error by Lee Do-yoon. And that's ball 2. All right, so the 2-1 pitch way inside, 3-1. On deck. Bases loaded. Yang Yi-ji hitting .500 on the season. 5 hits, 13 RBIs. And here comes the 3-1 pitch. Ball 4. And here comes Jared. Oh for 4, 0 for 3 on the day. Mound visits here. Yang Yi-ji comes out. He is Jared has already had 4 at bats with the bases loaded. He's 2 for 4 with a double. And ball 1. And now he is running into all right, the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2. Make sure you overreact. All right, the 2-0 pitch pops him up. Wang Young-mook under it. Leaves the bases loaded. And he goes 0 for 4. Massive, massive stop there as we will go to... I mean, I have to think that Hanwha is going to win. No, we will go to... yeah, that not the guy that you want up there, but he... You know, gotta take it. What'd you get from Amazon, Mary Kate? Or are you not allowed to say because it will turn this into a not safe for work broadcast? Big air there by Ido Yoon. But Han Sin-hyuk able to come in and walked one batter, but able to get the big guy Jared to pop up. We got ourselves a 2-run game here. Yes, you're looking at that right. 12 hits. So 4 hits. But 5 walks now for Doosan, and we will go to Kim Sang-yu. 42 games, 1-2, 238 ERA, 10 holds, 258 batting average against, 34 innings, 18 walks, and 26 strikeouts. I assume that there's going to be some movement around. I will get that as soon as I can. See, yeah, Kang Seung-ho stays in at second base. Wang Young-mook leading things off. Looks at strike. Alright, here comes the 0-1 pitch. Wang Young-mook 3 for 4 on the day as that's bounced in the dirt. He looked great. He gave 87 pitches, 6 innings, 3 hits, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts, 1 run. I do not, Mr. Banger. I do not. And then the Hanwha came in, loaded the bases, and walked 3 runs in. As that's a chopper foul. 1 and 2. Look at the creepers in the front row, just not cheering anything. Well, yeah, they got 4 runs in the first off of a 3-run homer by John Jin-hyuk, his first ever Jamsil home run. All right, the 1-2 pitch coming up way upstairs. 2 and 2. But that's outside, ball 3. And they don't, all they do is literally just stand there with their cameras just pointed right at him. Like, no cheering, no moving. They don't want to ruin their spank bank videos, and that'll be ball 4 and a leadoff walk. 4th time he has been on base today. What's the one casino that Koreans can go to? Peraza, 2 hits today, ladies and gentlemen. 2 for 3. Here you go, Dave. Way upstairs. He lost his footing there. Hong Gun-hee and who is that? Park Chi-guk warming up in the old bullpen for the Bears. 6-4, 1-0 pitch to Peraza. Misses inside, 2-0, and suddenly nobody in this game can throw a strike. Peraza home run. Little mound visits. Euro Gyo on deck as he took over for Kim Tae-yeon on defense after the 5-4-3 double play from Kim Tae-yeon. All right. And pops him up. Center fielder hundreds. 1 away. There is one, Dave, there is one casino that Koreans can go to. There is one. All right, Euro Gyo will step in. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that is not good, as Peraza, after he swung that, was limping hard. But Euro Gyo steps in, looks at strike one. Just called up today, I believe. All right, the 0-1 pitch, 214 on the season for Euro Gyo. Swing and a miss. Yeah, no, it's not that, Dave. It's like they have this one casino that they can go to. It's in a, like, it's the only thing in that city or the only thing in that little town as he swings at the ball, and that's fair. That's going to be Wong Young Mook running around in third. He's going to come home. Euro Gyo. And Euro Gyo, what's he going to do? As Hanwha scores 1 from Euro Gyo, putting it over the third baseman's head. On the bounce, into the corner. The throw home is not in time. Gets away from the catcher, and I assume he's on second. Maybe he's on third. Looked like he bobbled it. No, he just stumbled a little bit. The throw home was awful from the cutoff man. And that'll be it for him, as we will have another pitching change. As the RBI double from the man that just got called up today huge hit there. Noshiwan will come up. He's been on base all 4 times today. Yeah, I knew that. I knew there was something. It was about like basically if they didn't have it, the city and the town or whatever would just completely die. Making this now a 3-run game again. Elsewhere around the league, KT has put up some runs, 7-5 against SSG. Kium back up 8-3 on LG. Samsung is taking the lead again, 5-3 against Lotte. But NC doing their best reincarnation of the game on Tuesday or Wednesday. They're up 15-4 against Kia. As we will be back. Horrible play by the third baseman. That's twice now he's come in on a ball and it should not have come in on it. The throw home was awful. All right, 1 out. Noshiwan steps in. New pitcher. We'll find out who he is as soon as it shows up. Pachi. He is a hard thrower. 43 games, 0-2, 693 ERA, 3 holds, 335 batting average against, 37 2/3 innings, 15 walks, 27 strikeouts. He's up 0-1, and that's outside. 1. Last game was the 20th against Samsung. Pitched a third of an inning and gave up no runs. And the 1-1 pitch, that's ball 2. As Hanwha gives up 3 runs, but Lee left the bases loaded with the heart of the order up. Comes back, gets 1 with their basically defensive replacement who is not known for his offense. Pretty much just defensive sub or running for one of the older guys late in the game. Weiss hanging out in the bullpen still, or in the dugout sitting next to his translator. And Noshiwan flies that one to center. 2 away. All right, stepping up now will be again Kim In-won. I haven't heard why he took over for Chae Sung, but he definitely did. He took over after Chae Sung. It seemed like he was grounding or fielding a ground ball. It hit off of his right hand, his right thumb. That's outside. I don't know what American Mohegan tribe money means. Is that the one that opened right after the season started, Dave? Alright, Kim In-won 0 for 2, lined out to center in his last at-bats, and pops up here. Third baseman under it in foul territory. 3 away. Hanwha gets another one back, and we will go to the bottom of the 8th. Hanwha's up 7-4. Trying to hold on to this lead as they will now get into their late inning arms. I assume Han Seung-hyuk will stay out there. as, believe it or not, Hanwha stranded another one. That is their 10th guy they've left on base. Oh, Doosan down 3, down to their last 6 outs as they are trying to make the comeback. Big blow early in the game. That 3-run shot by John Jin Hyuk is 9th of the season. John Jin Hyuk has been him and Wang Young Mook have single-handedly been, I guess, no Shiwan there. Those 13 hits have very, very concentrated. Wang Young Mook has 3 of them. No Shiwan has 2 of them, and John Jin Hyuk has 4 of them. Other than that, Ito Yoon has 1, and Peraza has 2. Yeah, so a lot of those hits concentrated within 3 or 4 guys, and has been good enough so far. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th here. Again, I assume Han Seung-hyuk will stay on the mound. He only threw 8 pitches that first to get that 1 out. So the crazy thing is he threw 8 pitches. Only 2 of them were for strikes. So Wang Young Mook looks like he has been playing in the backside of an elephant. Yang Sung-wan steps in. He led off last inning with a hit by pitch. This one he's going to lead off with a pop under the catcher. Just grabs it and 1 away. Thanks for the 1 pitch out. It's no longer the Eagles uniform, it is the Dirty. The Dirty. As Han Seung-hyuk, did he hit him? Or did he jump over the pitch? I guess that's a ball. As Kim Jae-won it sounded like it hit something, but apparently not him. He'll stay into bats. 1-0 pitch. That's a beautiful pitch because he didn't hit it. If he would have swung, he might not have let it land this weekend. All right, the 1-1 pitch. 1 out, way outside at 2-1. Kim So-hyun looking on, not happy with himself, but you know, he's gonna have to get used to that. He's got young guys behind him. As Kim Jae-won grounds that, Kim In-won takes it himself, steps on the bag, and 2 away. 4 outs remaining. They're down 3. Trading outs for runs all day. Kim Gi-yeon will step in now. He is 0 for 3 on the day. A ground ball to the first baseman, a ground ball to the shortstop, and a strikeout. 293 now on the season for the Doosan backstop. And in there for a strike. I don't. Honestly, I don't. Got the best closer in baseball, well rested, has not pitched since Tuesday. All right, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Not only has he not pitched since Tuesday, this is currently the number 6 hitter. So get him out here with a nice strikeout, his second strikeout of the day. And then you got your closer with the 7, 8, 9 guys. That's fouled away, stays 1-2. But still ready for a strikeout. I feel easier with a 3-run lead than in the bottom of the 8th with 2 outs than I did with a 6-run lead in the 7th. All right, the 1-2 pitch lifts that one foul. NC is still not done scoring. They are up 17-4. All right, the 1-2 pitch coming up. Fouls that one away also. You got to start looking at these. You got a big pitch count from Kim Hyun. Now you're looking at pitch number 20 for Han Sung-hyuk. Varia is not a guy that goes past 5 innings. And that's right back at the pitcher. Grabs it, tosses to first, and 3 away. Didn't strike him out like I thought, but good enough for me, as that's out number 3. Hanwha will come up in the top of the 9th. Yeah, I mean, no matter what, KT and SSG are playing each other, so it doesn't matter what happens. They're not going to gain any ground on 5th. The only thing the Hanwha can hope for is to win at least to sweep, obviously, and then for them to split the series and only be 1 out of 5th. Alright, so we should be back here. John Jin-hyuk, it's his game, it's his day. He's stepping up, hoping to get a new career high. He's 4 for 4 today, tied his career high with hits. Looking for hits number 5 on the day. Jamba? Well, what is jump? It's supposed to be jumper. And that misses outside. 1-0. Oh, how about bunt to homer? John Jin-hyuk again 4 for 4 on the day as he looks at ball 2. Maybe they don't want to pitch to this man. Home run. Oh, right on cue. Home run, 3 singles, 4 RBIs, 3-run shot, and a RBI single. And the 2-0 way inside. They're trying to hit him for him hitting them. Most hits again, 4 hits, 4 RBIs, ties his career high on both of those. We'll look now, and that's ball 4. He's not going to break his career high in hits unless the game is really either out of hand or Hanwha blows the lead. I never even changed the... All right, Ito Yoon steps in. He would really love to atone for his... We just... Very important to bunt over this runner to lower your chance of scoring runs. Now I hope they lose. I hope they lose. Ball 1. First, runner on first, nobody outs. They're gonna bunt. Bunt him over. Very important because you love to give up outs to not score runs. Pull it back, slap it. All right. Well, the last game of the season is actually against SSG, so it's quite possible, Dave. Choi Jae-hoon steps in. He's 0 for 3 with a walk. Yeah, I guess you have Ito Yoon bunts. He has a single today, and then that way you can have the next 2 guys who are 0 for 8 on the day, or sorry, 0 for 7 on the day, get a hits for the first time today. And that's a strike, 1-1. Beautiful masterclass on outsmarting your opponents by doing what no one else would think about doing. All right, the 1-1 pitch to Choi Jae-hoon. Fouled away. 1-2. Iwan Suk on deck. He's 0 for 4. Does have a fly out. Choi Jae-hoon also has a fly out. Here we go. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. So now you're asking for a hit. Dave, if I had any clue why I would share it with you guys every single day. There's Kim Tae-yeon with an out. And the bunt was able to move him into scoring position so that they could go 0 for 2 with scoring in scoring position. Well done, Hanwha. well done. That'll be the end of the ninth for Hanwha. They got a bunt, and then they managed to strand their 11th runner of the game. Impressive. In their last three games, they've stranded double-digit runners twice now. It is a gift. Just looking at the scoreboard here and thinking about the 3 runs in that first was a 3-run homer by John Jin Hyuk, who that was his very first ever home run in Jamsil. One of those runs was a poor tag by the shortstop who tried to highlight reel a swipe tag instead of keeping the tag on. Another one of those runs was a chopper over the third baseman, who's not the normal third baseman. Ended up being able to score a run. Jared, the guy I was waiting to see, is the worst player of the day. All right, well, here comes Junmin Jae. I thought they were going to win the league, Jay. Junmin Jae, the shortstop, looks at strike one. Ju-hyun Song on the mound. Best closer in the KBO. 52 games, 7-3, 241 ERA, 18 saves, 194 batting average against, 59 2/3 innings, 7 walks, 56 strikeouts. He should have a 1-2-3 inning. And that's a ball way into the other batter's box. All right, the 1-1 pitch, strike at the bottom of the zone, 1-2. And they were up 7-5. They're up 7-6 with the bases loaded. Bottom of the 6th or bottom of the 8th. SSG is threatening. All right, here comes the 1-2 pitch. Fouled off, ball 2 near the dirt. So yeah, that game is already the second in the league as far as batting average, is up with the bases loaded and 1 out in that game. So I imagine that game is not going to stay 7-6, as KT brought on their closer at this situation. All right, the 1-2 pitch. Did he go? Did not go. 2-2. Good angle right there. I like that overhead angle of that home plate. All right, the 2-2. That's going to be a shot back to the pitcher. Grabs it, throws. 1 away. That is 2 straight comebackers right at the pitcher, where they weren't able to grab it, but able to grab it and toss it over. Right, 1 away, down to the last 2 outs. Soye-il steps in. He is 0 for 0 with a walk. Swing on that. Check swing, a win around. Yeah, I mean, you got to be relaxed when you got Ju-Hyun Song on the mound as a pitcher, as here comes the big pitch 145 right past him. And again, you're facing the 7, 8, 9 guys with the best closer in baseball. You would think that it'd be a 1, 2, 3 inning. And here comes the 0-2 pitch. Going to go upstairs. Too far inside. 1 and 2. All right, the 1-2 pitch, low, 2 and 2. Sitting on deck is Jo Soo Hang, who had a RBI single with the bases loaded in his last at bats. But first, here comes the 2-2. Yep. Pops him up. But foul, and another 2-2 pitch coming up. All right. Once again, another 2-2 pitch. Ju-Hyun Song on the mound, 11 pitches. Pitch number 12 coming up. Inside, ball 3. Any runner, any base runner means that the lineup will get flipped over back to the top of the lineup. All right, here comes the 3-2 pitch. Pops him up. Going into the stands, and another 3-2 pitch coming up. Bottom of the lineup, Jo Soo Hang is not your typical number 9 hitter, though. He's more of a 1.5 leadoff style. All right, so once again, another 3-2 pitch coming up. Pitch number 14, here it comes. Sets up on the outside, down at the knees, and pops it foul straight back. I would throw something off speed down at what would I would throw a slider. Gotta throw a slider here. He's been swinging at everything. And that's fouled again. That was probably the changeup there. Or was that the slider? Can't really tell. Fastball, slider, changeup. That was 129, which is kind of slow for his slider. That's right around his changeup speed. But it moved like a slider. All right, throw the fastball. Nope, it was a changeup. And pops it foul. Back again, and another pitch. Pitch number 11 of this inning. Or of this at-bat coming up. Surprising. I actually got a bill. Apparently in Korea, you're not allowed to just plug in your TV without calling and telling them. Even though I have cable here. In my apartment, I have cable. But apparently they're like, no. All right. Pitch number 11 of this at-bat. 3-2. He's thrown us through the slider, I said. What does he go now? Fastball, fastball. Come on, throw the fastball. Nope. Throws the slider, but it's a beautiful slider with a strikeout. And that is 2 away. Again, he was swinging at everything with 2 strikes. I would have thrown that farther down on the box. All right, 2 away now. Josu Hang, Soju Hang. Yeah, it's actually included in mine also. As that is a ground ball. Wang Young Mook grabs it, throws, and that's 3 away as Hanwha hangs on for the win. 7-4. Weiss evens his record at 3-3, and Hanwha won't actually move up in the standings, but it's all right. So, Hanwha gets the win. Massive win. First game on the road in Doosan. They've played Doosan well. Again, this is the manager's old team. On the season, they were 6-6 coming into this game, so now they're 7-6 against Doosan. A very important. Basically, every Weiss and Ryuhanjin game, Hanwha has to win. Every Weiss and Ryuhanjin game, Hanwha has to win, especially when they have the matchup against Shirakawa, and Sunday when they have the matchup against I can't ever remember his name, the Canadian, the brand new pitcher who took over for Alcantara. But Hanwha, I mean, the story really is Wang Young Mook, 3 for 4, not a stolen base, but moving over, is able to come around on the Peraza single, which ended up being a very big run. And then the walk, and is able to come around on the Eurogyo, double. Those 2 runs ended up being really big. Yeah, I mean, Weiss threw 100 and something pitches his last 2 games. So he threw like 110 or 111 pitches in his last 2 games. So I think that's why they didn't have him go back out for another one, because he's already thrown 100 pitches in his last 2 games. And at the time, they had a big lead. At the time, they were up. They were up 6-1. There's no point in sending him back out there, but. Yeah, I mean, Weiss pitched really well. Again, 6 innings, 6 strikeouts? Let me double check real quick. I forgot as I was thinking about everything else. Yeah, so 6 innings, 6 strikeouts, 1 walk, gave up 1 run, and that was back-to-back doubles. Only gave up 3 hits on the day with the 1 walk, so led off the game with a bunt single from Cheongju Ben, but was able to erase it on a double play. Then started the 2nd inning. 2 straight doubles allowed the 1 run he gave up to score. Then he really turned it on. Retired 8 or 9 straights. Gave up a walk, but really didn't. He never gave up another hit. The next hit was way back. Yeah. What do you mean, is who done this season? I would not say that, Mary Kate. I would not say that. Baria is not pitched well, and well, Weiss pitched in the Independent League, which obviously did not have ABS, but he pitched really well in the Taiwanese League. He pitched. He was like, I want to say like 4-0 or 4-1. He only pitched in 5 games and had a super low ERA, like an ERA around 2. But I don't know why he wasn't re-signed. I just didn't get it. Ended up going to the Independent League, and then he came, and I thought he was going to be able to. I thought he was going to be able to pitch really well here, and he did. Because looking at his CPBL stats, he pitched really well there. I just wasn't understanding why he wasn't given a contract, unless maybe that was early in the season. He pitched 5 and he got injured. But I mean, I just didn't get it. He doesn't walk a lot of guys. He throws hard. He has 3 good pitches. He has a 4th pitch that he can throw if he needs to. So I just didn't. I really didn't get why he wasn't ever signed before. But so Weiss was a replacement. He was a 6-week replacement for Sanchez. So at the end of 6 weeks, they had to make a decision. They can either release the so they have a couple things. At the end of 6 weeks, they can either bring back the original, or they can sign the replacements. And at that point, if they sign the replacement, he takes over a spot on the roster and is used as one of the replacements. Or they can get another replacements for another 6-week contract. All Korean contracts are 1 year, so he's only signed for 1 year. Then Hanwha will own his rights for 2 years after 2 or 3 years after he's released. So obviously they'll try to sign him again. Obviously, if he keeps pitching like this, he's going to want to stay here. Hanwha is going to want to sign him again because at this point, I don't think he's pitched for the Royals before, so he's pitched in the major league system before. So I don't think that I don't think he's a guy that's going to be able to go back to the majors. Maybe it might be possible, but anyway, Hanwha gets the win. The bullpen gave up 3 runs, but they were unearned. Oh, yeah, easily. Yeah, easily. But, Hanwha gets the lead, or gets the win. Big things is Wang Young-mook at the top of the order. Again, I don't like him up there. I like Kim Tae-yeon, but Kim Tae-yeon has really been struggling lately. And, in fact, he was taken out of the game for Euro Gyeol. So I imagine he will get himself a break tomorrow, give maybe a day off or 2 days off or whatever. No Shiwan, 2 for 3, was on base 4 times. But obviously the story is Jang Jin-hyuk on base all 5 times, 3-run homer in the first inning to put them up 4-0. Then a single, an RBI single, a single, and a walk. Yeah, definitely. But overall, a great game. 2 concerns for me. Well, 3 actually. One, Chae In-sung left the game after he obviously was grabbing his right hand after fielding a ball that he bobbled that might have hit his hand. Came out of the game, didn't go back in after the end of that inning. Also, Peraza, when he popped up, when he flied out to center field in his last at bat, he hobbled to first, like really distinctly hobbled. So there's 2 possible injuries that could mount. The third thing, obviously, Kim So-hyun threw 25 pitches, Han Seung-hyuk threw 20 pitches, and Joo Hyun-sang threw 18 pitches. Tomorrow, Baria is pitching. He doesn't go past 5 innings. He can't really throw more than 80 pitches. Park Sang-won obviously will come in after Baria to clean up and kind of try to get to the 7th. You do have Lee Min-woo, but they're going to have to figure out a way to get some extra innings if Hanwha is able to take the lead in the game and be able to keep it. If you have these guys, again, Joo Hyun-sang pitching another game, then that means he can't pitch Sunday. So, with that error and running into the issues where it became a save situation in a close game, you've now kind of altered your bullpen for the rest of the week. where Doosan used some of their guys, but not their main guys. They didn't use their closer, so their closer is going to be good for 2 days. Closer is going to be able to pitch Saturday and Sunday no matter what, plus some of their other guys. So Doosan's bullpen has the lowest ERA in the league, but Hanwha's back into their bullpen is the best in the league. It's the middle guys where Hanwha struggles, and those guys are probably going to have to be used a little bit tomorrow or on Sunday. So they get the big main win, the first win. Do I think they can sweep? I don't think they can sweep. I think they should be able to win one more this weekend. But obviously it could go either way. I don't think they win tomorrow, but I think they should win on Sunday. So we'll see. But thank you everybody for tuning in. I will be back tomorrow at 6 o'clock for game number 2. Baria versus Guokbin, who is Doosan's #1 Korean pitcher. So big pitching matchups this weekend. Both foreigners for both teams are going to be pitching. Both teams' #1 Korean starter are going to be pitching. So really important for Hanwha to get 2 wins this series to kind of show that they do belong in the playoffs. But anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for tuning in. Until next time.
준비됐어. 지금 필요한 건 너와 나. 식어버린 네 심장도 다시 뜨겁게 해줄 난 태양처럼 불타오르는 희망 모든 것은 던져 것은 준비됐어. 지금 필요한 건 너와 나. 식어버린 네 심장도 다시 뜨겁게 해줄